This is a book review of Bram Stoker Dracula. Well, it isn't really Bram Stoker's Dracula because this is obviously an adaptation, a very reduced, trimmed down comic book version of Dracula. Follows the story as much as I've never read the original, to be honest, so I don't know if it follows the story particularly 100% accurately. I'm certain it does. Seems to generally follow the general idea of the story of Dracula as much as I know the Dracula story. It's in black and white, and it's by, and I'm not even going to say this, adapted by Nuran Ali Farr. Probably said that name completely wrong. I'll put it up there so you can see, because Vincent Fago production, illustrated by Nestor Redondo, who of course is a very big comic book artist. And well, that's the reason I bought this book, because I saw Nestor Redondo, I'm just going to get this. And it's quite good all the way through. It's a very good, decent story. It's Dracula. It's a story that probably everyone's familiar with, even if they've never actually read the book. I expect some people have read the book. But I must admit, when I did try and read the book, I did find it very hard going. It's not the easiest of reads, certainly not in a modern style. But the story is good. It's got all the usual suspects, the usual characters, Lucy, Mina, etc., Harker, and of course Helsing and Dracula himself. So it's only 60 pages, so it's fairly, you can read this probably in under an hour. And this book was, well, it is certain it was for teachers and for school kids. I'm not certain what age, but certainly there's even questions in the back. But the big clue that it was a book for kids at school. To the teacher, we are proud to offer the Classics Illustrated series to schools throughout the country. The series has been prepared by the finest artists and illustrators from around the world. So that gives you the whole thing. It's got a bit about the author as well, and all about things like Dracula's Guest, and also wrote one other novel, The Lair of the White Worm. So, decently told story, nice flow of story. General, you can bluff your way through that you've actually read Dracula by reading this book. A thin 60-page, very enjoyable Dracula.